Japanese destroyers were known for two things: torpedoes, and dying. A lot of dying. Shigure is one of a peculiar case where luck trumps adversity, but it can work for so long. This is the story of Shigure, the lucky ship. Shigure was the member of Shiratsuyu class destroyer, weighing around 1,712 tons, armed with 5 in 2 double and 1 single 127mm guns, 8 in 2 quad torpedo launchers with a top speed of 34 knots, laid down in Uraga on 9 December 1933, launched on 18 May 1935, and commissioned on 7 September 1936. After commissioning, she was a flagship of Destroyer Division 27, alongside Shiratsuyu, Ariake, and Yugure. Shigure's pre-war duties were escorting Emperor's ship Hiei at the end of 1936, continued by peacetime patrols. At the time of Sino-Japanese War, Shigure were present by firing on Chinese position. The latter retaliates on 17 August 1937, but Shigure managed to escape unscathed. At the following month and so on, Shigure and the rest of Div 27 ferried troops to China until a year later, marking her final contribution in the war. At the time of World War II, Shigure and the rest of Div 27 were assigned to the 1st Destroyer Squadron of the 1st Fleet on anti-sub patrol on home waters and guarding the main fleet. On the early 1942, she was assigned on escort duties, namely Zuiho to Davao, Shokaku and Zuikaku to Truk, until the Battle of Coral Sea, where she again escorted the duo. At the time of Battle of Midway, she escorted the Lucian's Guard Force. Shigure was assigned to Desron 4, 2nd Fleet, on 14 July and continued her duties, mainly escorting duties and transport run in so-called Tokyo Express for the rest of 1942, including the naval battle of Guadalcanal, where she escorted Hiei and rescued her crew afterwards. For the rest of 1943, she resumed her duties by more transport runs and escort duties, namely Kongo and Haruna to Yokosuka, Taiyo to Yokosuka, Unyo to Truk, and Ryuho to Truk as a part of fleet operation. Her first lucky streak were at the Battle of Vela Gulf, herself, alongside Hagikaze, Arashi, and her sister ship Kawakaze, were ambushed by US destroyers, which sunk all three except the former. Some battles where Shigure participated in were Battle of Vela La Vela with the loss of Yugumo and the Battle of Empress Augusta Bay with the loss of Sendai. At the end of 1943, she accidentally rammed a fishing boat, forcing her to return to port again. With the end of terrible 1943 for the Japanese, on February 1944, she suffered her first bomb hit directly on X turret, where the damaged turret replaced with more 25mm AA. Afterwards, she continued her duties on transport run and escort missions, namely Chitose, Chiyoda, Zuiho, and Musashi to Tawi-Tawi, and Operation Kon, reinforcing Biak Island. Her next mission is escorting Force B at the Battle of Philippine Sea, which came at the loss of Hio, Taiho, and Shokaku. On 10 of October, the Div 27 were deactivated due to the loss of her 3 comrades and assigned her to Test Run 2. Her next mission is to escort Nishimura's southern force at the Battle of Surigao Strait. Her luck strikes again. Out of 6 ships that sunk, only hers survived. On 17 to 19 December, her mission is to escort Unryu, which unfortunately met her end at the hands of USS Redfish. Her final mission is convoy escort, where she was torpedoed by USS Blackfin on 24 January 1945. She sank slowly, with 202 survivors rescued by nearby ships.